So it's been days after Thanksgiving and Black Friday and any other day where you had a big meal. We're going to show you how to use MyFitnessPal to log your calories and your exercise. Welcome to the show. My name is Domingo, and today we're going to be using MyFitnessPal. Now, MyFitnessPal also comes in a smartphone app, but right now we're just going to show you how to log it from the website. So you can use the MyFitnessPal website on your phone, on a laptop, and even on a tablet. So let's just get started with right away. So you go to myfitnesspal.com, and it takes you right to the website. So what we're going to do first is we're going to sign up with Facebook, or you can sign up with an email. So I already have an account, so we're going to log in right now. So there's my username, the Dominator, and my password, which I'm not going to tell you, and we're going to log right in. Okay, so we're logged in here, and it will show us our personal statistics onto the MyFitnessPal website once you're logged in. So if you've signed up for an account already and registered all of your information, then this is where it will take you. If you entered all of the information correctly and honestly, it'll give you a specific goal of what you are going to accomplish. So I recently had lunch today, so what we're going to do is we are going to add food. So here you can go through your food diaries for everyday use. So I didn't have anything in the morning, so we're just going to go right into the afternoon. So we're going to add food, and then we are going to go and search our food database by name. So I had a steak wrap. So you press and enter, and then it'll give you options on steak wraps. So this steak wrap that I had was at Tim Hortons, but for the sake of time, we are just going to enter steak and cheese wrap from Subway. So I had one serving of this, and then it also gives you a link for nutritional info where it shows calories, total fat, saturated, polyunsaturated, cholesterol, carbs, sodium, potassium, all the information. And then it'll give you also the option to make sure that the data is correct, because it also allows people to update the databases that are normal users so that all the information is accurate. So it'll ask you if this data is accurate. So you can say yes or no, or I don't know if you're not sure. So for the sake of this, we're just going to say yes, and then it'll say thank you. Response helps us to ensure the accuracy of our database. So we're going to close out of that, and then we're going to go add to food diary. So as you can see, the food entry is added. It shows calories, carbs, fats, proteins. If you're doing your macros, then this is what it shows, and then also the milligrams of sodium. So it shows here the goals that you have. So let's say you entered a calorie goal of about 2,400 calories. It then asks you when you register your account if you want to lose weight or gain weight, depending on what you want. So it shows calories, carbs, fat, proteins, and sodiums, because most of the time the sodium levels are reasonable, but we usually make it a little over the sodium count because there's salt in everything. But anyways, so I ate that, plus I also had a jalapeno cheddar bagel. So you can be very specific on what you want to search for. So jalapeno, I can't even spell today, jalapeno cheddar bagel. Okay, so we're going to enter that into our search, and then it was from Costco. So this is exactly what we're going to add, because the green shield and check mark means that it's an official food. So I have had a total of 720 calories today. So those are the two things that I had. And I also had cheese slices. So we're going to put in cheese slices. Then we're going to press enter. And then it shows the amount of foods and the calories. Look for the ones with the green check mark shields. So this usually gives you an idea of what is accurate. So this is the total amount of food that I had today. Like I said, I didn't have anything in the morning, so then I went right to the afternoon food, and this is all I had. And as you go along, it will allow you to track for the evening, and then if you have any snacks along the way, it'll allow you to track snacks. Now, it gives you links up here. So the food diary is where we were, and then database is here, and you can search your food database, or you can search for any food that you want and know the calories and everything. So let's say you wanted to know the calories of a Twinkie. I think this is what everybody knows. So search, and then it shows Twinkie. The Twinkie here is 69 calories, 69 grams. I don't think that's right. So we're going to go with the verified version. So this is a Twinkie cake. So this is more right. 224 calories, 11 grams of fat, 37 grams of potassium, sodium is 157 milligrams, that sort of thing. So that's just for one slice of Twinkie cake. So let's go with the Hostess Cakes 2 cakes. So that is more accurate. So it shows 260 calories, 350 milligrams of sodium, 0 potassium, 43 carbs. So that's pretty high in carbs. And then it also shows you a slider bar here that allows you to go and look at one cake. So one cake is about 130 calories and half that. So if you're looking to watch your carbs, watch your proteins, watch your fats, and your sodium levels, this is a great tool to use. And if you want to search for other foods, let's say you want to search up ribeye steak, and then you press enter, and then it'll give us options for ribeye steak. So let's go here, ribeye steaks at Exocampus. So one steak is about 170 calories, 65 milligrams of sodium, 390 milligrams of potassium, 4 grams of saturated fat, 60 grams of cholesterol, 30% iron, and it's pretty cool. So you can search for anything in this database. They have almost everything, but if they don't have it, you can simply add it on. So let's say that they have adobo. That's a Filipino dish that I like. So let's go adobo chicken, and then we press enter, and then it normally will have it listed like right here. So this is the database where it has all the adobo chickens here, but it usually doesn't have it homemade. So you can also add a homemade entry into this list. So let's say that you want to add something. So let's go to the chicken here, and then it shows the calories. You can also edit the nutrition facts from the entry. So it'll allow you to modify this however you like, and then you can save changes, and then it'll appear on the databases, so it will give you option. So then what it'll also give you is exercise. So we're going to go exercise. Actually, no, let's wait a bit. So it'll also give you the option My Foods, so that you can enter your own personal foods. So let's say there's a food that you eat in your house for a few days or every day, and then it will allow you to create your own food. So let's say create your own food, and then you can put in a brand or a restaurant. So let's just say home, and then we're going to say cupcakes, chocolate, and then we're going to go continue. So basically it will give you the option, we think the food you submitted have already been in our database. Please check the foods below. So let's just see if this will match chocolate cupcake. So we're going to click on that, and we're just going to say nutrition info. So the nutrition info here has been confirmed by 4 users, and this was submitted in 2012, and it gives us a total statistics of the food in question. So 90 calories, 4 grams of fat, 1 gram of polyunsaturated fats, 0 grams of polyunsaturated fats, 1 gram of saturated fats, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 13 carbs. So I would say it's accurate. Let's just go with that, because hey, I like those numbers already. 90 calories for a cupcake. It's pretty darn awesome. So I didn't eat that. I didn't eat that today. So we're not going to add that. And then we're going to go to also My Meals. And My Meals is basically the same thing. I added these meals already where they're personal meals that I have normally eaten. And then you can also search on the database for your personal meals. Let's say you want fish and chips. And then what you do is you go into search, and then it will say no results found. But you can also click on a meal on the right to view or delete, and then you can go, actually what you do is you go to quick tools, make the food that you want, and then remember meal. And then it also has recipes here. So if you have recipes that you personally have made, then you can also add it into your recipe box, which is pretty darn cool. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go now into exercise. So the exercise here, it's pretty straightforward. It's like adding food to your food diary. This is your exercise diary. So then it will allow you to add exercise. Now, you could also search exercise databases, or you can go here through the most general exercises in this list. So I do yoga. Now, the yoga usually ranges from 40 minutes a day to about an hour a day. So for the sake of this workout, today I'm going to be doing 30 minutes of yoga. So I'm going to put in 30 minutes, and I am going to start this workout at around 2 p.m. And then I'm going to go add checked. So once you click on that, it will add it into the workout, and it will calculate calories burned. And then you could also do the same thing for strength training, and then you can add exercise notes. So I'm going to edit the note, and then I'm going to say DDP yoga fat burner workout at 3 p.m. Okay, so then it will allow you to save the note, and then you can edit the note as you go along, and then it'll allow you to go view full report, and then you can print it out, which is quite nice. And then you can also go into the database of the exercises as well. So you can search for an exercise by name, or you can choose whatever you want to do below. So it has all these exercises listed, from abdominal crunches all the way down to Zumba. Just pretty nice. And then they also have power yoga, which is what I do, DDP power yoga. It's awesome. And then let's just say, for example, we're going to do barbell military press, and then it gives you the weight, and then let's say we've done it for 63 minutes. So then what it'll do is it will calculate it, and you can put it in pounds, kilos, or stone, and then you can just click on that. So my weight right now is 208. So then it's about 63 minutes, and usually the calories burned gets updated, and then there's usually an up button where you can save it below. So let's say I did 63 minutes of aerobics, I weigh 208, I burned 297 calories. So then it will allow you to add it, and then it'll show up in the My Exercises menu, but we didn't press OK, so that will be fine. So you can go into the settings of the exercise, and then it will give you the nutrient types here. So it will allow you to add whatever you want to do. So you can go change macronutrients in the diary. It shows here nutrients tracked. Calories are required, carbohydrates, fats, protein, sodium, and then it also shows, let's just go with sugar. So it will allow you to track the nutrients listed. So we're going to go down, and then it'll give you the adjustments for the meal names, and then default add food view, and then let's go, and then you can select recent. We're going to select frequent here. And then there's also enable negative adjustments, and then it shows partner adjustments with Fitbit, Body Media, and all those other apps. And then there's also diary sharing, where you can share your diary with the world, or you can keep it to yourself. And then we can go save changes, and then those settings are saved. And then it gives you the options to subscription settings, change password, and this is all very straightforward. And then you can look at the friends that are listed onto your account, and yeah, that just allows you to just keep tabs on everything and everyone, and there you go. So it is pretty darn cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the reports, and it usually has reports of weight. So that is pretty cool, and it shows reports of weight, neck, waist, and then you can enter all these statistics as you go along here. And then there's also a community tab where it lists the community of people that you can introduce yourself to, get motivation from, accountability, and the like. And then there's also the Under Armour shop, where MyFitnessPal has partnered with Under Armour, and you can go shopping for exercise apparel. So we can click on the shop there, and it takes us right to the Under Armour website, and then there's a Cyber Weekend sale, blah 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 blah, where you can buy all of your favorite apparel. And then there's also apps that you can go to where you can utilize it with the MyFitnessPal application. So there's Map My Run, the Fitbit tracker, which I'm using currently, scales, there's the app marketplace where you can track most things, and then there's like usually 4 pages of apps. There's a lot of apps that you can connect with to MyFitnessPal, which is really cool, because when you connect, let's say, your Fitbit tracker to MyFitnessPal, it measures the steps that you've done, the calories burned, and it automatically synchronizes the data with your MyFitnessPal, so that if you're logging with MyFitnessPal, it will match the data that you enter, which is pretty darn sweet. And then all these apps here you can connect to MyFitnessPal with, and it's pretty amazing. So we just gave you a rundown on how to track your exercises and your food, and also set up your goals to make sure that everything matches, because it also shows down below here that you are working out and you are doing your food diary. So it also gives you a streak, and it allows you to log your streak, and then you can also log your weight. So let's say that you have already lost a certain bit of weight, so you go to the scale here, and then it allows you to check in. So my last recorded weight was 205, and I gained 3 pounds of muscle. So now I am 208. And then we're going to go save changes, and then it will update us with the new measurements like we have here. So then what we do is we go to goals as well so that we can track our goals, and we're going to set our goals right here. So you have daily nutrition goals. You can set it up as little or as much as you want. So let's say, for example, I'm going to set my calorie goal to 2,000. So then I am going to save my changes, and then everything is saved there. So then it'll give me an option of how to adjust calories by meal. These are premium functions. So if you have MyFitnessPal Premium, it will allow you to have better statistics and tracking, but you can use it for free. It doesn't matter if you are using it for free or if you use the premium service. This allows you to track everything properly, and you don't even need to have a premium membership. And then there's also a mail profile where you can send and receive messages. There's also a blog that you can use, and so forth. So you can add a blog here however you like. And we are just, oh, this vlog was done in 2012. Wow, this is crazy. So what we're going to do is we are going to go back here. So that is essentially it on the MyFitnessPal app, and that is how you use it on your computer, but it also works the same way if you use it on a smartphone app. So I wanted to thank you all for watching this, and if you found this helpful, please leave a comment below. And if there is anything that would have made this video better, please leave feedback below. I would greatly appreciate it. And I want to thank you so much again. Have a great day, and remember, domination is imminent. We will see you soon for the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.